think everybody's starting to get comfortable with each other. Playing out on the field, everybody's understanding where everybody's going to be at. I think we stepped up our intensity level and focus too. Since the bye week, so it's been good.
How you feeling about your first Dallas week?
I'm excited. Obviously, divisional game, so it's a big game. But still got to prepare the same way. That as I would at any other week.
This is such a young defense. I think the oldest guy who started Sunday was Zach Long, was 27, and Sweat was 27. What's the trick to getting so many young guys, a lot of whom are inexperienced like yourself, to play together as a unit?
I think really the older guys in our room. Just them having trust in us. To go out there and do our job on the field. And then them, teaching us, throughout the week, helping us prepare. They've been doing that since we got here, so that's been a big part of it. But the biggest thing is just them trusting us when we're out there, treating us like we've been out there and we've played for a while, and just everybody being on the same page.
Is it surprising how quickly it's all come together when you look at it?
I don't know if it's surprising. I think we got some great coaches, that have helped us prepare for this moment. We got a lot of young guys, but a lot of guys who are eager to learn and have learned, since they've been here. To help, put a good product out on the field.
Cooper, when's the first time in your career or your life that you heard people kind of change your name?
Probably, it started in college. I started in college. Probably my sophomore year. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Was it cool to hear it on Sunday?
Yeah, it was cool.
Do you think they're booing you?
Nah, because in college I did. Like the first time they did in college.
Really?
I thought they were booing me, but then I figured it out.
It felt like it kind of just happened impromptu. It wasn't something that was planned ahead of time by the fans. Like, what was your reaction when you heard it? Were you surprised to hear them do that? Like, I mean, it sounded like they were very synced up for something that.
They were.
For the first time.
They were. I was a little surprised. that it got so loud that quick. I kind of I figured I would have heard a couple, but I didn't think the whole stadium. But it was cool though.
Thanks. Thank you.
But it's also different because a lot of teams have their set runs that they want to do. So it's definitely a good thing to have that nobody really knows what's coming. So it's fun.
Do you think about the future at all? Only being signed for this year. Do you want to be here? Is that something you think about?
I try not to think ahead because I personally, this is real personal, but I got real bad anxiety. So if I think ahead, I mess my own brain up. So I try not to just stay where I'm at, stay where my feet is at. So I try not to think ahead.
You've been able to do that pretty well?
Yeah, I've been doing good on that.
With the quarterback sneak plays, it seemed like the Jaguars had a good plan for it. I guess, what did you guys see when you went back and watched those plays?
When the quarterback sneaks get stopped, it's really what we do. It's not what the other teams do. So we just gotta make sure we keep working on our technique on that play and just keep grinding at it.
Is it hard with so many moving pieces? Like you guys have had some guys kind of have to fill in. Does that change it at all?
No, it's not hard because stout transitions in a way to whenever our number is called, the next man is up. We're always ready. So
how easy is it to practice that?
It's very easy.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I lie. It's not easy.
I was about to say, it seems like it wouldn't be easy.
It's not easy to practice the play at all, so we just have to find different ways to practice it.
Okay, gotcha.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.
Bye week are insane.
Okay.
What have you seen maybe differently from him the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think I feel like always attention to detail has really been an emphasis for him. I feel like just having time to kind of digest the offense and have Kellen and him kind of thinking the same thing. I feel like it takes a little bit of time to mold, and I feel like we're finally in that groove, and he's moving. They're thinking the same. Meetings are going well. I feel like confidence is high. I feel like that's huge between players and coaches, just to have confidence in each other that we're going to call a play that you trust in, that's going to work and things like that. So I feel like that that's finally here and meshed together.
I think that's a little bit of a misconception with fans and really anyone that's not in this room is that we see you guys take so many reps in training camp. You think, oh, well, the offense is just going to click right away. I imagine it's game reps that really you guys need.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different doing it in practice and doing it in the game. You try to make it as game-like as possible, but in some cases it's almost impossible to do that. So to get those game reps is huge, and just keep pushing forward. Don't get complacent. Yeah, we've had a few good weeks, but we need to keep improving to become the team that we want to be.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks.
Well, back at practice, how did it feel to be back out there?
I just felt good, man. Get back out there with the guys, man, working. Just trying to do the best I could. So, yeah, it's good to get back out there for sure.
And how are you feeling health-wise, maybe percentage-wise?
I'm feeling pretty good. I needed that little week off, as in, get my body ready to go. We got a big stretch coming up with, Dallas game this Saturday, then we play on Thursday night. So 2 games in 5 days, that's pretty tough on the body. So it was good. It's a good timing for me to take that and make sure I could be ready to go Sunday and Thursday.
And what were the observations about how this defense played while you were out watching?
Oh, man, great, man. Guys played amazing. They're playing fast, playing hard. Isaiah stepped up big. He made a couple plays out there. So it's like I was always the next man up mentality around here. And, in our secondary for being so deep, it's not like a lack, you know what I'm saying? So it's a strong group. Isaiah, with her being a veteran, he came in and stepped in just as well as we need him to. He can go continue to keep playing at a high level as he always been.
There's a lot of conversations about what's different about this team since the bye week. It seems like both units clicking ever since that bye week. Can you put a finger on, especially on defense, what's different? Why is it clicking right now?
Just everybody just dedicated themselves to just be better. Everybody looked themselves in the mirror and just knew that we didn't play our best ball the first 4 games. Me, myself included, and all us, we just had just sat down as a group and just like, hey, man, we better than this. I know a lot of people look at the paper and, which is by the roster, that we got a great team, but we know we're great players as well. So we went out there and just say, hey, whatever coach them need us to do, we go do that and execute at a high level. And that's what we're doing, and that's when we get turnovers, get more sacks, and just stuff just started falling in place when everybody just doing the right thing, and we all just taking coaching very much well.
And you say those meetings, is that a team meeting? Is that a meeting that Fangio put together, player-led? What does it look like?
It was a together collective, the whole building really. You know what I'm saying? Because we both wasn't doing great on both sides of the ball. And we all just came together like, hey, man, we all better than this. Start from my head coach, Sirianni. He kind of set the tone for us and let us know coming in bye week, we're going to be a lot different. And as you can see, it's going well right now. We got to continue to keep doing it, just day by day, practice by practice.
And I know.
Are you with the young guys in the secondary and how they're acclimated to the NFL, and each week seems like they're making plays?
Oh, I love it, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely with me being, in the group with them. They help me get better every day, so my job is to make sure they get better every day, and it just excites me, man, to see these young guys just going ahead executing, because I've been in their shoes before too. I've been a young guy, so it's just good to see it, man. And definitely this week from watching it from the sideline just gave me like a little chill, like dang, I just love to see guys like that, just playing fast, playing hard, swagging out, having fun, and making plays.
And what do you tell those young guys about their first Dallas game?
Just be ready to go in there to a hostile environment, but you know what I'm saying, we go in there and do what we're supposed to do. It quiet down.
So you guys haven't won, and the Eagles haven't won in Dallas since I think 2017. What is it about that place that makes it tough to play?
I mean, it's just a place. They've always been a great team. So it's always been a great opponent. They always been a great solid team. So we just got to go in there and just do our job. And the other years that was going on that England, that's different. Like this is 2024. So it could always be different. So, we hopefully we're going in there and make it look different. But we're going in there just to go in there and execute, play fast, and try to come out there with a dub.
They're reeling a little bit right now. Their quarterback on the sideline yesterday last week caught saying, we suck. Do you feel like this is a game where if you guys can go up early, maybe you can take their will to play away?
That's always the game plan. This is, and against any team. Just go in there, try to dominate, just take their will to play anybody home, because we know how big of an advantage of having home field is. So that's always the goal to go to any game with us. But for this one, of course, it's a different type of vibe because it's a division game. It's our rivalry. So we're just going there to play our ball and just come out and execute.
Making sure you get enough time. I was doing everything I could to get back as fast as I could. But I like where I'm at now. It feels good, and I'm looking forward to attacking the rest of it.
From your teams like Wings Week, offense has been kind of clicking. You've been able to watch it, not play. From your perspective, what's going so well right now?
Just everything. Offensively,
you know, we're doing a lot of good things. We have a lot of good players, and they're making plays when they need to. We still got a lot to improve on. We can still grow a lot as a whole team, and you know, it's still early in the year, and we just got to keep climbing.
Dallas, how do you not get frustrated by missing time when you want to get out there?
Yeah, it's always frustrating, but you just gotta, you know, take what comes to you. You know, I never want to be injured, but you just gotta make sure you keep a positive attitude, and when you get back, you're in the best shape you can be in. You've been paying attention in meetings, so you know all the little nuances of things that we've changed over the few weeks, and you know, for me, it's just looking forward to the day that I get to go back is always the thing that keeps me motivated, keeps me positive.
How hard are game days? Just they're playing and they're not.
They're tough, you know. Just like anybody else that's ever dealt with an injury, you feel like you're an important piece, and when you go down, nothing stops. Everything's got to keep moving, so you just get put on the back burner. But it just makes you hungrier to be back out there, especially with the success we've had, the amount of fun the guys have been having out there. I'm excited to be part of that again.
Does the offense
success? What have you been seeing this last 4 weeks? I mean, you guys are averaging like 20 points.
Yeah, we've just been clicking. We've been converting. Big thing is staying ahead of the sticks on first and second down. We've been doing a good job. We've had a lot of third and manageable, which opens up the playbooks. You're going to have a lot more success on 3rd and 6 and lower than you are on 3rd and 10, 11, things like that. So we've been able to stay ahead of the sticks, and that's really important.
This is not the first time you've dealt with an injury. It feels like every year you're a little dinged up here and there. What's the key going forward to make sure that you can stay healthy and stay on the field?
Yeah, obviously the injury rate in the NFL is about 100%. I don't know if anybody ever stays fully healthy, but you know, it's just taking care of your body the best you can, prehab, just making sure I stay ahead of it, you know, stay hydrated, control the things you can control. Not all injuries you can control, but you know, the soft tissue ones are one you want to eliminate for sure.
The team didn't put you on IR.
Yeah, this was like the latest I wanted to be back. Obviously, would have loved to play last week in the Kelly Greens, been able to suit up a little bit for that. But yeah, this was definitely the game that we knew for sure I should be able to be good, and we're tracking in the right direction.
So do you have any more steps you have to take to get on the field Sunday, or do you feel like you're where you need to be?
I feel like I'm where I need to be. Obviously, just monitor how it feels throughout the week, and hopefully it'll all be good, and suit up in Dallas, and you know, keep it rolling. Yeah, it felt good. It was really fun just to get back out with the guys. You know, you kind of feel more like a part of the team when you're practicing and doing stuff like that. So it felt good. You know, the energy's out there is great. Obviously, they've been doing their job, getting the wins for us, and you know, I'm just excited to, you know, contribute any way I can out there.
The last time you guys won in Dallas was before your rookie season, the season before your rookie season. How eager are you to finally experience it?
Won there in a while? Is that like a talking point for this week?
Nah, I mean, we ain't thought about it. We just more about let's go get a win, you know, out there, and you know, we got to put the work in this week to do it.
Is it surprising that you guys haven't won there since 2017 with 6 in a row that have gone to them in that place?
You know what? When you look at it, I mean, every time we went down there, we was trying to win. We just came up short. But, you know, this time around, we can only worry about now. And I think, you know, this time around, you know, we got a good shot.
I mean, for you personally, I know that, like, you started by saying this season was your last. We kind of wait and see now. But the fact that maybe it could be your last time down there, does that raise any urgency level to try to end that 6-game losing streak there for you personally?
I mean, I'm trying to win every game that I go out there, especially, you know, trying to go out on top. But you got to make sure, you know, you just bring it. It ain't no different than any other game. Just got to go out there, and I'm gonna give them that intensity that it needs as far as, you know, what I bring every week. And you know, I'm gonna just be me going down there. And if that end up with a win, you know, I'm hoping. Then you know, I did my job, just going down there and controlling the controllables.
And Slay was just telling us that after the bye week, it seems like both units are definitely clicking. The numbers look great post-bye. Mm-hmm. He was talking about a team meeting that you guys had where you all talked about how this team is better than what it looks like right now, especially on paper. Do you remember that meeting, and how did you feel walking away from it?
I mean, it was just more about just everybody just do your job. That's it. That's all we ask. Just go out there and do your job because we know we got the talent. It's just the mistakes. When the mistakes happen and then we're not tackling, it wasn't. That's not going to get it done. And so I just think that everybody, you know, really took took to it, because now, I mean, we've been playing a whole lot better after the bye, and if you really want to win, it's a show and what you do in your preparation, and it really shouldn't even have to say nothing. We should see it from what you do.
Did you know it was going to click after that bye week? Did you feel it?
You know what? I felt it coming back just on how we practice. That let me know a lot. The attention to detail when you're going through, walk through, and how many mistakes we making, and are guys playing around when we make mistakes, or are they really trying to get right? So I think everybody getting a little taste of what we could really be, and we just got to keep that hunger alive and just make sure that we go out and execute and give ourselves the best shot to win.
BJ, sorry if you're asked this, but you've been a part of this Cowboys rivalry, 15 years now. Do you have any good recollections of it? Or?
You know what? It's always good to get a win down there. So I'm hoping that that's the case this week. Making sure that we go out, put the best work we can in during the week, and then when we go down there, it's about execution. And really, I just want to get a win. That's it.
It's been a few years, I think, since you won down in Dallas. Any reason for that?
It happens like that. Hopefully, this our run coming up.
What stands out about their offense? Obviously, no Dak and CeeDee Lamb's obviously up in the air, but outside of those two, what stands out about their offense?
It's Dallas, man. Them boys always got a good line. Always gonna play us hard. Defense flies around. It always seems faster out there in Dallas. So we gotta make sure that we go out there, bring our intensity to the game, and make sure that we keep it all the way throughout the game.
They've been struggling a bit, really, and last week on camera you could see Dak say, we suck. Do you feel like this is the kind of game where if you guys can get up on them early, you might be able to take away their will to want to play the game?
Well, I think that's always the case in every game, making sure you take that momentum away, especially with them being home. And you just want to, if you are who you say you are, you want to take the fun away right away. And sometimes it don't always happen like that, but I always know going in, that's the first thing we're trying to do. We're trying to get on them fast, and we're trying to make them pay for any mistakes that they give us early, because usually that be the stuff that hurts you later on in the game when you look back on stuff. It's like, if this didn't happen, that didn't happen. So trying to make sure we playing mistake-free football and going out there and playing with the intensity that's going